how do you stay, to use a metaphor, how do you stay hungry? Is there anything you still want to do? I mean, you've accomplished a lot at this point in your career. How do you continue to want to every day wake up and write and keep putting out content?
Well, I don't do it for other people. I think that's the first thing. I hope to. I mean, like you said, like I'm glad that people think that you think I've accomplished a lot. But all I ever really wanted was, a field and space to write what I wanted. And that was the accomplishment at that point, and I hope to get better doing that. But it's nice to win a national magazine. Well, I'm very happy about that. And if that's your goal, if that was, what you wanted out of it, then, maybe you would have a problem, staying hungry. But what you really wanted was to go out and see the world and, explore the problems of the world, explore the problems of humanity. That's a ever, generating subject. There's no, way to get around that. That doesn't disappear. The hunger is not, to see your name in print, although that's very nice. The hunger is not to get a nice title at a magazine. That's very nice, it helps you make a living. But that's not the seed of why you can make a living in all kinds of, different fields, especially a gifted group like you guys. You guys could do all sorts of different things to put food on your plate. Writing and journalism by extension, and reporting especially, because it's so, difficult, because it requires such, as far as I'm concerned, physical courage, is something that people should do because they can't live without doing it. Otherwise you should go do something else. I really, really believe that. That the world will reward, many, many other things financially. There's no guarantee that, journalism is going to be rewarding at all. It's highly likely that it's going to be really, really difficult and really, really hard. So I think it really has to be something in here. By which I mean your heart, not my microphone. It really has to be internal. The fire has to be internal. It can't be about how many people, are coming to look at you. One of the cool things, I started off my blog independently for the first 8 months, and there used to be a thing. I was on Typepan. There was a thing where you could go in and you could see the traffic. And probably for the first 3 months, the daily traffic was 2 people. And those 2 people were me and my father. And that was it. And you literally can go back, if you go back through the history of the blog, you can literally go back and see probably about 3 months with like 1 or 2 comments on the entire blog. Like you can literally do that right now. I didn't write for those people. I wrote for myself, It made me feel good to actually write and to, say something and put it out in the world. It was deeply, deeply internal. It, scratched an itch.